big boss that's special. It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
Hello Internet and welcome back to another Division 2 video, and today we're going to talk about the newest gear set announced for Division 2. It's actually a GameSpot exclusive. I've got the link to the full article down below. I highly recommend you check it out. But if you're familiar with the first Division, you know in that game they released gear sets later on which were basically you could stack up to 3, 4, 5, or 6 different gear items and get different perks. For me personally, I ran the Fire Crest, which let my fire turret do 50% more range and last 50% longer. So they're just endgame things to make you a little bit stronger as you go along. So in Division 2, it looks like we're going to have 3 types of gear sets, or 3 types of brand sets, or whatever you want to call them. The first one is kind of your basic gear, the normal perks you get at low level as you go up. There's then what's called brand sets, which it looks like from playing the beta, there's up to 3 items you can collect and mix and match. They give you different perks like skill percentage, cooldown reduction, that kind of stuff. And then there's the gear sets that they're bringing back. And the first gear set I want to take a look at is the True Patriot gear set. The True Patriot has red, white, and blue perks. Every enemy you damage over a certain amount gets a debuff. The first one gets red, the second one gets white, and the third one gets blue. The red debuff decreases damage dealt by the target, while the white restores armor per bullet to players that shoot the target, and blue debuff grants the amount of skill haste when hit. There's then what's called full flag. Shooting an enemy with all 3 colors of debuffs will also damage other nearby enemies with all 3 colors on them. Ubisoft hasn't given much details on these gear sets. We don't know if they're going to be endgame, if they're going to level up as you go along. My guess, based on Division 1, is they will be endgame content that you'll have in a kind of a way to increase your power as you go along. I know in Division 1, for me, one of the big drawbacks to keep me playing was trying to find those gear sets at the end, trying to get that last piece you needed, or maybe playing with some friends to increase your chances of getting that. I remember when I got my last piece of Fire Crest and I was running the Underground, I felt like a king, a god. I felt like I couldn't be touched. The Division 2 is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One on March 15th. So what do you think? Do you like this new gear set? Will you wear it? What gear sets or what perks do you want to see on gear from Ubisoft? Do you want them to bring any of them back from the first Division game and bring it in the second one? If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want more Division 2 content, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications. We also will be live streaming the launch week on twitch.tv/level2gamersstl, so follow us on there, as well as guides, tips, news, and everything else you want to see about the Division on here. We are also launching a Division 2 focused podcast called Shadecast, which will be up on your favorite podcast services here shortly, and also on youtube.com/level2gaming. That's LEVELTWOGAMING. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Keegan with Level 2 Gamers, and as always, welcome to the second level. Bye!
It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level.